Hi, Anne from Imagine If here. Today I want to do a story time all about the alphabet. And this book, my first book, is Beware by Bob Raczka, illustrated by Larry Day. And it's unique in that Bob Raczka only uses 5 letters in the whole book. He uses the letter B, E, W, A, and R, and that's it. And then he repeats them. So let's look at the front and the back. We've got looks like the track of a little bee and a bear. The book is called Beware. A wee bee, Bree. So the little bee's name is Bree. A rare bear, Abe. The little bear's name is Abe. Bree, beware, a bear. Abe, beware, a bee. A bear, bah. A bee, bah. A bee! Ah! A bear! A bee, bear, war. Arrgh! Yee! A bee, rear. A bear, rear. A wee bee, rear. A rare bear, rear. Ah! Ah! A raw, rare bear, rear. Ooh, a wee bee, rear. Bee, Bree. Bear, Abe. Bree, are we? We are, Abe. Made up, and it's a whole story with just, 5 letters. Well, I hope you like that story. Beware. For my next book, I want to read Can You Save the Day, written by Shannon and illustrated by Tom Disbury. And this book all the characters in this book are the letters of the alphabet. So I wanted to introduce you to them. Here they are. And you'll see on this alphabet that some of the letters are in red, and those are the vowels. There's only 5 of them. The rest of the letters are in purple. They're the consonants. And then you'll see Y is in both red and purple because sometimes it's a vowel and sometimes it's a consonant. So, let's see how they act in this book. Can you save the day? The letter A sat by a frog and chatted with a duck and a dog until the letter B swept by, a wicked twinkle in his eye. There are 5 vowels in your group, but 21 in our grand troop. I'm a more important letter. Consonants are so much better. A knew it took only one hand to count the members in her band. But consonants needed all the toes and all the fingers, plus a nose. The letter B stuck out his tongue and bragged, our group is number 1. Offended, A said, you'll regret when all the vowels are gone, I bet. And then, poof, like that, A disappeared. And that's when things got a little weird. Instead of bark, The dog said, "Burk, burk, burk." And the duck couldn't quack, she could only quack. And the frog, poor thing, he couldn't croak, he could only croak, that woeful bloke. Croak, croak. The horse laughed, "Nee, who needs the A?" and turned back to eat some hay. But then E said, "I'm going too, you're being rude, I don't like you." The E took off, and things went awry, and all the horse could say was, "Nigh! Nigh!" The bird sang, "Twit, twit, twit," instead of "tweet, tweet," and the sheep just blit instead of bleat. Now mean old B just whooped and roared as C through Z laughed in accord. Insulted young I spun her dot and soared off like an astronaut. Turning back, she waved goodbye, and the horse just hung his head to cry. "Nigh!" was all that he could utter. "Onk, onk," was all the pig could mutter. The cow cracked up beside the bunny. They thought it was all too funny, so they sat and watched the fun as A, E, I left one by one. But wouldn't you know, the next to go would be the cow's lone vowel O. Was all that she could say when O decided not to stay. The pigeons, too, they couldn't coo. Was all that they could do. And the rooster, I bet you can guess, he said, distressed. The consonants were so absorbed in laughing that they all ignored a tractor speeding toward their crowd. Fast asleep ahead it plowed. Only U and B observed the tractor as it swung and swerved. It snoozed and snored away, gaining speed to B's dismay. "Stop!" B tried to shout in fear, but "stop" was all the world could hear. Stop! And when he tried to scream, "Watch out!" "Oot, oot," was all he could spout. Determined, B jumped to his feet and vaulted to the tractor's seat. This was a test B could not flunk. B pushed the horn, and the horn went hook, hook. So no one heard, no one cared. B turned to U, a plea prepared, but vowelless words wouldn't flow, so B's unease began to grow. Calmly U held up her hand. She could make B understand that yes, indeed, their group was small, but with no vowels, words will stall. So up that U jumped, strong and high, reaching straight up toward the sky. She bent her arms above her head and turned into an O instead. When she did, that horn could sound. Honk! The warning shook the ground. The tractor woke with the alert and stopped in time. No one was hurt. U turned toward the consonants and nodded with some confidence, and off she marched to make things right, to help the letters reunite. Once A, E, I, O, U came back, the dog could bark, the duck could quack, the frog could croak, the birds could tweet, the horse could neigh, the ship could bleat, the pig could oink, the cow could moo, the tractor honk, and the pigeons coo. And what about the rooster? Yeah, he too could cock-a-doodle-doo. Sheepishly the letters shrugged, the consonants and vowels hugged. B said, "Sorry, now we see the alphabet's a family." And then a steady voice said, "Wait! I have one thing that I must state. At times I feel left out," said Y, "but you need me to say goodbye." And that's the end. And you did save the day. Well, I had to back up and change my shirt for this next book. So, in the last book, You Saved the Day. The vowels came back, and that's really important because every word has at least one vowel in it. Check it out. You can confirm this yourself. Every word will have an A, E, I, O, or U in it, or sometimes a Y. So, in this next book, we're going to read Let's Sing a Lullaby with the Brave Cowboy by Jan Thomas, and in it, there's a word that has 5 vowels in it, all E's. And I think you're going to be able to read it along with me. So, when you see this word in the book, eek, that is the sound of somebody shrieking. So when you see it, you shriek along with us. You go, eek! That would be great. All right, and since it's a lullaby book, I was going to get out my ukulele. And that means I'll need help turning the pages, so I asked Lee to help. Now, I don't know if you've seen the imaginative video of Lisa and Lily reading a Mo Willems book together while they're wearing matching stripy shirts. And if you haven't, you should. But I did, and I thought they were so cute that I should get something like that for me and Lee, so I did. So now we're going to read Let's Sing a Lullaby with the Brave Cowboy by Jan Thomas, with all of you and Lee helping me. I can already tell this is going to be a relaxing story. Time to hit the hay, little cows. It's time for little cows to rest their heads. It's time for little cows to go to bed. It's time for little cows to sleep so tight. It's time for us to say, eek! Is that a huge hairy spider over there?
It's just a flower, Cowboy.
Oh. Well, let's try that lullaby again, shall we? It's time for little cows to rest their heads. It's time for little cows to go to bed. It's time for little cows to sleep so tight. It's time for us to say, eek! Is that a slimy, slithering snake right there?
It's just a stick, Cowboy.
Oh. But is that a large, lumbering bear behind me?
It's just me, Cowboy.
Oh. Well, hey, I think I see how this works. That may look like a huge, shaggy gray wolf over there. And it may sound like one too. Eek! But it's probably just a giant bunny rabbit, right?
No, Cowboy. It's a wolf.
Oh, well, do wolves like lullabies?
Like 'em, we love 'em.
Well, alrighty then. It's time for us to rest our heads. It's time for us to go to bed. It's time for us to sleep so tight. It's time for us to say good night. Well, thanks for helping read that story, and thank you, Lee. Now, I'm going to get some things together for a project, something that you can do at home for April Fools. So this is both an idea for an April Fool's joke and an early literacy skill all in one. If you want to do this, you're going to need some paper and brown markers or crayons, or you could do it with brown construction paper or brown cereal box cardboard from the other day. And then what you're going to do is you're either going to draw or cut out, or both, brown E's. Big E's, little E's, do a whole bunch of them. Draw them or cut them out of your cereal box cardboard. The only rule is they have to be E's and they have to be brown. And then you're going to take them and put them inside something or cover them with something. Put these out so people can't see what they are. And then the April Fool's joke is that you go around and ask your family if they'd like some brownies. Would you like some brownies? Or some brownies? Yum. Oops. You might have to make some real brownies after this, too. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye.